Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me for a first day of school look. So I know that a lot of people have already gone back. We go back actually on Sunday because our work week is Sunday to Thursday here. So I am just soaking in these last few days, but I figured I would do a makeup tutorial. Now this could be for a student going back to school or even a teacher. So this will also be an affordable products tutorial. So everything will be either something affordable like Morphe or from the drugstore. So if you'd like to see a get ready with me for the first day of school and morning the last day of summer, then please keep watching. To prime my face today, I am going to be using my trusty Nivea Men's Face or Post Shave Balm. And this is for sensitive skin, and I do have somewhat sensitive skin, but I find that this product always works well for me. So I find that this product works better when I press it in at first, and then I go in and kind of rub until it has that tacky feeling. I normally use a little bit too much, so I always end up kind of putting it down my neck as well. And for a little bit extra moisture, I am going to be using a mixture that I made. It is rose water mixed with glycerin. You can find a lot of different recipes for this on Pinterest, and that's what I used. It's definitely great for your skin. It smells really nice, and it also helps give just a little bit more of a tackiness so your makeup sticks. For foundation today, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Smooth or Dewy and Smooth from the Fit Me line, and I am in color 125. I think it might be a little bit dark, but we're gonna make it work because I don't have another drugstore brand that is a little bit lighter. I'm just taking a little bit, I'm using my Real Techniques damp sponge, and I am just going to put this all over my face. Now this does give a more natural look because I did use that damp sponge to put it on, so it is a little bit thinner. I do try to go to work with something on my face just because I definitely feel like the better you look, the better you feel, especially for those days when you're just really not wanting to go to work. But I also try to keep it more on the sheer side because our girls are not allowed to wear makeup to school. So you kind of have to set the example, which is really difficult for someone like me that loves makeup. But I do try to tone it down just a little bit because I do feel bad because the girls are really into makeup, but they're not allowed to wear it to school. So next I'm going to set my face with the Fit Me Matte and Poreless powder, and this is in Classic Ivory, which this probably is a little light, so maybe we'll balance out what we have going on here. And I didn't do any concealer under my eyes. Normally for work I don't do a lot of that because I normally don't have any darkness underneath my eyes. I will conceal if I feel like I need to highlight or if we have something going on as a presenter or something like that. But normally just for a quick on the go look, this is what they get. I have another powder I'm gonna use, and this is from H&M. This is the True Beige Perfectionist Finishing Powder. It's a little bit darker, but I will use this, and I will use my Morphe E4 brush, which I normally use for blush, but I will use this. And I'm just gonna use this powder. It's not very dark, but it's a little bit darker than what I put on, as kind of like a very slight contour bronze. I won't do a lot with this. Again, I do try to keep it somewhat natural, I should say. For my eyes today, I'm kind of undecided on what I want to do, to be quite honest with you. But I'm going to use my Morphe 350 palette. And on a Morphe E27, I'm going to dip into one of these lighter shades. And I think I'm going to use this one right here, just as a transition color. And this is just a little warmer than what my skin tone is. Now, and I did not prime my eyes again. We're just doing a very basic work look. But I find that I don't really have a lot of problem with losing my makeup through the day. So I tend to save all of my extra steps for when I'm really doing more of a dressy glam look. And next I will take my, well, I won't use that one. I will take Morphe E17 and I will go into, I'm gonna do this orange just to kind of give it a little bit of color, but again, I'm just gonna focus this right in the crease area. And this is good just for a little pop of color. It kind of gives you that more awake, more vibrant feel. And I can kind of sneak it in as it's kind of neutral, so, you know, with my girls not being able to wear makeup, it helps a little bit. Now I do always add something a little bit shimmery, which definitely goes against most of the look. I mean, I am one of the adults at this school, so I will definitely kind of use that to my advantage. To prime my lids, I'm gonna use this NYX eyeshadow base, and this is in the color White Pearl. I picked up the wrong one. This one does have a little bit of shimmer in it. I didn't pick up the flat one, but it works because I'm just gonna put a shimmer over this anyway. But if you are looking to do just a matte look, you definitely want to make sure that you pick up just the regular white color, not this pearl white, because it does have almost like little flecks of glitter in it. Now with the same Morphe E17, I'm going to go back into my 350 palette, and I just want to do something light, so I think I will do this one right here for my lids. And I'm just dabbing this on, and I'm just gonna put this right over top of that base that we just used. And for my lower lash line, I will put a color on that. I would normally do an orange, but I'll just stick to more of one of these chocolatey brown colors, and I'm gonna use this one right here. I am using the Morphe E36, just dipping that in, just dabbing it, and just right underneath my lower lashes. Now on a flat definer brush, this is by Sigma, this is an E15, I'm going to take one of the darker colors, this one right here, just to put on a little bit on top of that, because it has a little bit more red tone to it than I wanted, so I don't want to look sick. I want to kind of blend this to give it a little bit of a smoky look, but to kind of ground it. I don't know how else to describe it, but to kind of give it a base of some sort, so it's not just a reddish shadow on my lower line, and it can kind of make you have that sickly vibe. If you hear the noise outside, that is the call to prayer that goes off 5 times a day. And I always seem to catch it during filming. So with that same dark color, I'm gonna use the same Morphe E36, and I'm just gonna put that on the very outer corners, just to kind of darken that just a little bit. And for my inner corner highlight, I will be using this one right here. I'm just putting that right there. This always is nice to kind of wake up, especially if you're tired, because we all know that there is no tired like teacher tired. So this definitely helps wake up your face a little bit, gives you a little bit more light, and it's nice and easy trick. Pulls the whole look together and gives you a little bit of shimmer. Next, I'm gonna just use quick mascara. I don't ever, well, I don't say never. I do lashes every once in a while for work, but not a lot because it's just a big to-do and oh, why do you have your lashes done? So that, and normally I pull them off before the end of the day. So I am using the Colossal Volume by Maybelline. We have quite a few Maybelline products today. Definitely not sponsored. But hey Maybelline, if you're watching, I like your stuff. And normally, because I tend to rub my eyes a lot, where I work, well, I work at a school in the middle of the desert, so it's very sandy and windy, so I tend to not put any mascara on my bottom lashes because normally I get it all over my face. To complete my face, I will be using the NYX Baked Blush and Illuminator Plus Bronzer, and this is in the color Wanderlust. That's appropriate. I could use some travel in my life. Brows, I have been trying out something new. This is from H&M. This is the Brow Specialist Pencil, and this is in the color Espresso Brown. So it's like most pencils. It has the pencil on one end and the spoolie on the other. And I just do this very lightly. I just fill in just where we have any little blank spaces, which I know I'm very lucky because I don't have a whole lot of them. And if you watch my channel, you know that I am definitely a fan of more natural, not the real blocky and full and filled in look. I just try to give them a more defined shape to fill in the few sparse areas, and that is good for me. For lips, I am going to be using this lip color to go from H&M as well. I am loving H&M makeup lately. If you have not tried it out, I definitely recommend it. This is just like a cream pencil, and this is in the color At First Blush. And I have not used this yet, but it feels very nice. So I am going to go in with the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream, and I don't know what color it is. I think it is Cannes, but I ripped off the label on accident. It's SMLC 19, so if you look for that on the lid. And to finish this look off, for highlighter, I will be using the Wet n Wild Geometric Highlighting Powder. And this was a limited edition. This is in the color Desert Explorations. This is just a real, it's not natural, but it's more natural than most of the highlighters that I use, just to give it the face a little bit of shimmer or shine. And as you can see, there's not a whole lot of payoff, but that's why I tend to use this one more for work. And it is really hard for me to go so light on the highlight, but again, I try to keep it a little bit muted more for school. But so this is my finished first day of school look, or probably my first week of school look. Hopefully I can keep this up every day for the first week, because the first week, as you all know, is pretty tiring. But I hope that you enjoyed this video tutorial. If you have any questions, please leave those in the comment box down below. Please make sure that you're subscribed and you share my channel. Again, thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a big thumbs up, and I will see you on the next one. Have a great first day.